Hey everybody.
Hello.
So today I'm gonna tell my good friend another weird story.
All right. Let's hear it now.
Whichever adjective you can use to describe this story. Okay. So it's called. Well, it's not really called. It's. Let me just get into the story. It has no title. It's just basically a story with no title.
Would you like to give it a title?
The Dick Hansen story.
Oh, okay, that's a good title. We're going with this. All right. Let's hear it.
Well, his name is Richard, but they call him Dick.
All right, got you.
Okay, so this is Richard Hansen. So Richard,
the guy in the middle.
The guy in the middle. He's a ex football player. He is going through a divorce, hanging out with some group of friends. You know, this is all happening in 1991. So this is his friend who, in the story, in the thing that I read, she does not reveal her real name, so they just call her Jean.
Jean. Oh, okay.
Okay, so this is, they're hanging out. So after it's over. After it's good
pictures, man. I like the pictures.
Yeah, the pictures are really good. We just had a technical malfunction, but it's going back to normal. So after that, they go. She gives them a ride to their car. It's around 1:30 in the morning, and in the car, she decides, hey, you know what? Why don't we go back to my place and do some stuff, And
what were they gonna do?
I don't know what they were gonna do, but I guess they were just gonna hang out. And it's 1:30 in the morning, and that's what's going on. So then they notice a car parks right behind them.
Oh wow, dude!
And they just completely ignore it. The car is parked pretty close. So just continue having the conversation, deciding to do whatever they were going to do that night, whatever they're going to do the rest of the night. So the car keeps staying right behind it. I'm showing you a closer picture of the dude. This is all from these all screenshots from an Unsolved Mysteries episode. So they own the copyrights. Thank you, Unsolved Mysteries. Okay, so after that, they decide to go home because the chick doesn't know how to get home from here. So Dick tells her, "Hey, follow me." So as soon as they take off, the guy in the car follows them. So follows them through the freeway. Follows them in every direction they go.
Wow, that's scary, man.
And then they try to lose him, but they can't. So finally, they get off the freeway, and Dick goes and confronts the dude. So while the confrontation, the guy goes and talks to him. They're talking to him, and the guy points to the back of Jean's car, but she doesn't she doesn't understand why. The guy just points. And Dick starts going, what? What are you talking about? Like, what? Well, starts getting kind of upset. So then after that, the guy in the car kills Jean. Kills Dick.
Kills Dick. Damn.
Shoots him twice, one in the chest and one in the neck.
Damn.
So the guy takes off.
Yeah.
So then, the dude, there it is in the picture of the guy taking off. So then she goes and tries to see if he can, give him, CPR, but the dude's already dead.
And there's no phones.
There's no phones. This is the 90s. This is the early 90s.
Shit.
So the dude's dead. He's pronounced dead in the hospital. But the thing is, they don't understand why the guy's motives.
Yeah. This
is Dick Hansen or Richard Hansen.
Rest in peace, brother.
He had 2 kids, 2 daughters. So they don't understand.
How old was he? Like in his 40s?
Yeah, I guess 40s. Yeah, he looks 40s. So what they're saying is this could be a possible motive. That the guy who killed him was an angry sports fan, because the lady's license plate said 49R Hugs, which is like for the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah,
and the lady says that he was pointing to something, and he could have been pointing to the license plate that she had in the back. So that could have been a possible motive, and also because Dick did have the body type of a football player, and he was. I think he was an ex-football player, if I read it correctly. This is the the sketch that they did, composite sketch of what the guy looked like. So then this is the type of car the dude was driving. He was driving a 1970 GTO Pontiac. Light gray, you know. So, that's basically the whole story.
Oh, okay. They never caught that guy, right?
They never caught the dude. They never had caught him at all.
Oh, wow.
But here's a twist that happens.
What's another
So, do you remember how the mugshot looks like, right?
Yeah, he looked like somebody.
He looked like somebody. He looked like this guy.
The Zodiac Killer, right?
Yeah. So I didn't think you knew who he was.
Yeah.
But the Zodiac Killer, there he is, in all of his glory. The Zodiac Killer. But remember, the Zodiac Killer was active during the 70s.
Was that a paper bag he put on his face with a glass?
I guess an executioner's mask. I don't know. But, you know, like, he was active during the 1970s. And he stopped a little bit maybe before the 80s. And why would he come back in the 90s, you know?
Yeah.
And it was in Sunnyvale, California.
The same place?
No. He was active in San Francisco. I just don't understand. I don't know if Sunnyvale is real close to it or not, but
it'll be nice to know, man.
Yeah. So there's a theory going around that he was a Zodiac Killer.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if it's true, but this is a possibility, and also that the sketch also resembles this man.
Who's that?
He's another guy that shot a dude, you know, in I guess in the freeway or close to it. He killed a man called Richard Anderson in 1998. They just say that, you know, you can see kind of a resemblance. Not really, but
that one a little less.
A little bit less, but you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
So this thing is currently unsolved. Yeah. So if anybody knows what happened, if anybody has any leads, call your local police. I was gonna say call me, but I'm like, what are you gonna call me for?
No, don't call us. No, we don't want to know.
We don't want to know. I am the killer.
Leave us alone.
No, but this is the whole story of Richard Hansen. The twist part that really captivated me more about it was the Zodiac tie-in.
Yeah, maybe he was the Zodiac came back, right?
Yeah, the Zodiac, and then especially how the mugshot. I keep on calling him the sketch.
The sketch, yeah,
looks just like the sketch of the dude. Kind of.
I see the resemblance.
You can see the resemblance, right? Especially the kind of glasses. And this is supposedly taken in the 70s. You don't think the dude would have looked a little different now?
Good questions. I don't know, man. Yeah. Maybe he aged well.
It's true. Yeah. So, this is the story of Dick Hansen. Short and interesting.
Oh, thank you.
Well, what do you think? So, what do you think about it?
I think it's sad. You know, hopefully the killer got caught, or he didn't get caught, right? Hopefully,
no. He gets caught eventually.
Oh, they catch the killer?
No, I said I hope that he gets caught eventually.
Oh, maybe death finally caught up to him and just took care of him.
That's true. Yeah, or maybe he got caught for another crime.
Yeah,
but that's the whole story. I tell you, this story was really fascinating to me because of the Zodiac twist, or definitely. You know. So that's it. That's the story of.
Thank you, brother. It's a good story.
Richard Hansen.
Thank you.